Hello, welcome to this tutorial. Today we'll experiment how to create a glow animation effect on a page title. This title animation will activate upon the scroll event, and how far we have scrolled we will determine the length of characters within this title that will be subject to the animation. So if you've scrolled halfway of the page, then the number of characters within the title, half of it will be subjected to the animation. If you scroll to the end, all the characters within the title will be subject to the animation. If you've not scrolled at all, or if are at the uppermost part of the page, this glow animation effect will not kick in. So let's start. So watch this. This is Web Solutions. This is the title here. As you can see, the effect is not yet visible. Okay, but as soon as I begin to scroll, as soon as I begin to scroll gently, you can see the W begins to glow. Okay, now W is glowing. If I keep scrolling, it starts to catch the characters W, E, and B will soon kick in Web Solutions. So as you can see, W, E is glowing. If I keep scrolling, W, E, B starts to glow. If I keep scrolling almost halfway, it catches S. If I keep scrolling, it catches O, then L, U, T, I, all the way to the bottom, and you have Web Solutions. Okay, so that said, that said, that's how it works. Okay, so yes, so let's start let's start the coding. Okay, so this is my HTML page. Okay, one thing to note as we do this tutorial is that you should link your jQuery. You should link jQuery. We'll be using CSS and jQuery to handle this animation. So you should have your in your HTML. You can use any web page you have. Okay, you can start with a blank page, but if you have any existing web page, you can just ensure that there's jQuery enabled in it by just linking to the CDN, which you can find online. You can just come in and see CDN jQuery. Okay, then you can copy the link, just find the link online, then copy it, paste. You can see all the versions. Okay, uncompressed, unified. If you click that, it can tell you to copy it. That's just how to do it. Okay. Um, I'll continue with the one I have. Okay, so let me just reload. And now my title is missing. So I want to create it from the scratch. Okay. So now if you look at that title, Web Solutions, okay, the idea first, how I did it, the idea is to ensure that the letters within the title are enclosed by a tag, and span does the job perfectly. Okay, so I just come here and I can see each one, then ID, I can say from page title. Okay, then now I have to be careful. I can say okay, span Web Solutions web. Will this work? Okay, hold on. Web WEB, that's three characters. Then solutions SOLUTIONS, that's 9 plus 3 12 plus spaces. Let's just say 13. Okay, so I want a W here. Um, I think I want an E, and then a B with space. Hold on. Okay, and I'll come here. Then I want a B with space here. Okay, then I would want solutions. Okay, O L U C Okay, I O N S. Okay, I think we have an extra step. I can just delete that. All right, so we have web solutions. Okay, so the next thing is our H1 should be closed. Then I can just say here strong web design. Okay, now let's just start styling this thing quickly. Okay, can come here and to style it, um, I can just hook my title, my tag, my ID. Sorry, I can hook it here from page title, select it, and I can say position fixed. Okay, so this will make the header stick to the page. Okay, so not make it scroll along with other parts of the page. Okay, one thing that is crucial, as you can see, my script tag here for my jQuery is in my head tag here. And you can see the default attributes here, which just makes this script load after the page has passed. Okay, so otherwise, which is probably the best practice, is just to put your script tag in just after like just after at the end of your page. Okay, you can put it at the bottom here, like after I can put it somewhere here. Okay, now back to the styling. So position fixed, we can come here and see what we have. I can reload. So that's web solutions here. Okay, let's keep working. Let's keep working. Okay, position fixed. I can see um left clock 12.5% plus 15 pixels. Can do this right. Okay, so to the top I want 0, to the I want my padding to be 15 pixels. Vertically, right? No, or is it vertically? No, horizontally, I believe. At the sides. So height, I want my height to be inherited. Okay, to be inherited from the parent container of my H1. That is sub-page header here. Okay, height inherits. I want my line height to be 70 pixels. Okay, should give me some nice spacing. I want my display to be inline and block. Okay, I want my font size. I want my font size to be 40 pixels. I want my word spacing to be 3 pixels. Um, I want my letter spacing to be 1 pixel. Then I want my font weight to be lighter. I want my vertical align to be in the middle. I want my text align to be centered. No, text align center. Okay, then I want my font family to be sans serif. Finally, my background color should be. Just give me a hue of I want some purple hue here. So 62, 34, and 80. So I can save that. And let's just see what we've got here. So if I reload, okay, no, front page title. Okay, let me see something. Let me just save that. So my front page title, I'm having some error. Okay, my spelling is wrong here. Front page title. For the eagle eye, you may have spotted the error. So if I reload, I'm still not having it. So what am I missing? Front page title. Okay, all right. So let's see what we got now. If I reload, so I have web solutions, web design. Okay, we're getting somewhere. So I can complete this here by saying let me just give some space here. Okay, I can say margin 0, Z index, I want 99. I want my color to be transparent, and I want to have some text shadow of 1 pixel, 5 pixels, RGBA, 255, hi, 255, um, 255.1. Okay, so let me reload that and see what we go here. Okay, all right, here somewhere. Let me see. So page headers. Okay. Okay. So if I come here, okay. I don't need this. Mm, all right. So I think I need an extra space between these web solutions. That's an error, I believe. So I can put a space here. Okay. Yes, that should work. Or you can just say non-breaking space here. Okay, let's just be a bit more professional. Um, non-breaking space. Okay. Um, if I reload, now that gives me the space I need here. Okay, now let me just explain what the CSS code is doing very quickly. Okay, position fixed, like I said, takes the header, so it just paints it to the top of it paints it to the page. Okay, not really to the top, but this top now makes is the rule that pins that header to the top. Okay, then the left and right is a calculation of concerning this web page. What this does is it puts my header, it gives me some padding, it takes my it's just it takes my header 12.5% plus this pixel away from the left and away from the right. Okay, so it just centers my header. It just centers my header and gives me some breathing space. Okay, then if I come here, I have my padding 15 pixels. I think that's straightforward. My line height to just make it, just make it quite beautiful. Then display inline block, that should be self-explanatory. My font size is there. My font is lighter. Now, one thing, the crucial things here are like the background color. The background color is purple. Okay, then made the color transparent made the color transparent, then use a text shadow, a very faint text shadow, to still make it visible. A text shadow of just very faint white is what makes us see the shadow, or just see, just have just be able to see part of the text. Okay, now that being said, it's time to write the code. So if I come to this place, um, in your HTML file, you should have your scripts. Okay, and in mine, init.js. Okay, that's not really a nice name, but you can name whatever. And after naming your file, make sure you link to your file. After linking to your file, okay, then you can start writing the code. Okay, with jQuery, it is important to always start with your document.ready function a. Okay, now that being said, all these codes are not, they don't, okay, all these codes do not matter. Now this is what matters. Okay, for this case, switch page, case index, again, this does not matter. But what this is doing is that I'm targeting the page, whichever page, and in case of the index page, I am running this code. That I don't want the code to run for all pages. I want the codes to run on the pages that the user views. Okay, yeah, so now I'm on the index page here, and this is where I'm going to run the code. Okay, but for your example, or for your practice, you do not need all this. You can just write the code wherever. Okay, so now let's think about it. Okay, remember, the idea is that we scroll, and as we scroll, we want the the letters to start to glow. Okay, now remember, this is faint. Okay, so we have to add
an header glow, which I've already added in the file, which I'll show you. Okay, so the idea is this: as we scroll, we'll be adding a class. As we scroll down, or as we scroll, we'll be adding a class to the letter, and that class would have a keyframe animation in CSS, okay, and it will be a form of loop that brightens the text and dims it, okay, that brightens and dims it, okay. Then what is important is to know the height of the page, okay, and we want to know the height of the desktop, the height of your computer desktop, okay, and the height of the page. Then we'll do a small calculation by subtracting it to get the maximum scroll height. And after getting the maximum scroll height, another thing we'll do by the side is to get the length of this text, and subtract. Remember, we have some spaces here. We added some spaces here. We'd have to eliminate those spaces and get the actual length of the title. Okay, then what we'll do is as we scroll upon scroll upon scrolling, we will find a factor which will be the maximum scroll height divided by the total number of characters within the title. Okay, and we will now the next thing we'll do is to find a way um to target each letter. We'll target each letter and add a class that will name header glow. Not just the long and short of it. Okay, so I can come here now and I can just say let's create a title, a function. So I can say function title glow heading. Okay, and I can say const word length. Okay, equals heading dot text. We can get text here, replace um, okay, s g global. Okay, then length. Okay, then what this does, okay, let me just comment that out. I can just say select heading text and eliminate white spaces. Okay, then what is next I want to do is I want to get the document height. I want to get the document height, which will be document and the height. Okay, okay. Then the next thing I want to do is to get a window height. Okay, so that's your computer height. So your computer screen height. So that will be window the height. Okay, yeah, that's cool. So the next thing I want to do is I want to get the maximum scroll height. So the maximum scroll height will be the length of the height minus, I do not remember, we don't know when we start scrolling. It does not make sense that immediately we have to eliminate or take out the height of the window. We do not need this height of the window. We want the document height minus the height of the window for the effect to take place. So this will be document height minus win height. Okay, so I can just comment here and say b of arithmetic, arithmetic. Okay, okay, is it a hack? Okay, so ensure last character catches a glow. Okay, yeah. So that said, next I want to do is to listen. I want to listen for we want to listen for a scroll event and function. Okay, so yeah. So what I want to do here is, if this is not really necessary, but again, just want to just do a bit of what do you call it, media query. Okay, so I can see if if the window width is greater than 767. Okay, I can say let the factor equals max scroll height divided by word length. Okay, so now what this does is that this for every scroll it determines the number of pixel scrolls we do, that will give us a factor that would attribute every it's what is it? It partitions the scroll the total the height of the document minus the minus the um minus the window height. It divides it into the number of parts for of the title length. So each character of the title length is attributable to a number of pixels that we scroll. Okay, that's what this factor that is what this factor variable is. Okay, then I can now say let character index equals math the okay, let me be consistent. Okay, character index equals, let's say, math the round. Okay, I can now say, hold on, hope I don't make a mistake, window the scroll top, then I can now say factor. Okay, yeah, hold on, window the scroll top the factor. Okay, yeah, there we go. Then I can now say, then now is the time to select this, so I can say front page title, span nth child, okay, nth child, I have to be careful here, plus chr index. Okay, plus, select that carefully. So I'll just remove the class. I remove any existing, this class is the class that would contain our animation. I have to remove it, then add back the class. Okay, if I don't do that, it will have multiple classes of the same animation. So we have to remove it, then add. Before we add, we must ensure that it's removed, that that class does not exist on the element. So I can say add class header glow. Okay, then I can just come here, and now will be the time to call the function. So I can just do an IIFE here and say function. Okay, then come here, then hold on. Um, okay, then what I can do is const f title, which is the function title, which is the which will be front page title, right? Yeah, that'll be front page title. So I want it to be a selection. So it will be select front page title. Then I can now say title glow and call the function, passing the f title as the argument. So this f title is coming here into heading. Okay, so anywhere you see heading used in this function will be front page title. Get in there. Okay, so I can now save this. Then I can come to my page, then reload. Then as I reload, as I scroll, okay, so there is a mistake somewhere, so let me troubleshoot it. So f title front page title, okay, f title title glow. Okay, I think I didn't call my function properly. Yeah, that's my IIFA. So I can come here and reload, and let's see what we've got. So as I scroll, WE is already catching the effect. As I keep scrolling down, B is already catching the effect. Then S, then O. Hopefully we keep moving. LU. As I scroll to the end, TI should keep following. Then O, N, definitely S should follow. Okay, yeah. So that's how to do this title glow effect. So the header glow effect, if you are wondering, I can just come and search it. I've already done that already. So header glow. So this is the animation here. The animation here is header glow 3s. That should be the duration. That should be the duration. 1s should be, I think, the delay or something. Then the ease in out is our Bezier curve. Then backwards, then make it alternate, then make it an infinite loop. Okay, so if I come to the keyframes, this should animate my text shadow. Remember, our text shadow started from point one. Yes, started from point one, if you remember, which was very faint. So from the beginning, start from point one and to the end, like make it almost completely opaque. So yeah, and make it quite bigger. So from 4 pixels, I think this should be the shadow, the text, the spread or something like that. Yeah, that should be the spread of the shadow, like how big the shadow is. So from 4 pixel like glow to 6 pixels. So that's what gives you this effect of shrinking, fading, and appearing a bit smaller. You understand? So yeah, that's how we do this glow title glow effect, which I named. So I think it's fun. You can definitely work on it and still tweak it to your heart's content. Okay, so thank you for hanging out, and see you in the next tutorial. Bye.